Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Antoinette Irene and I am everything. I decided to do a little vlog for y'all today. Just take y'all on some behind the scenes into my life, give a little sneak peek, and just chit chat with y'all a little bit and let y'all know what's been going on, what's been up. I do want to share a few little upgrades we made to the no build Skoolie. And yeah, so let me just show y'all what we have done so far, and then some things that we have obtained from our Amazon wish list, and we're gonna just chat a little bit today. Okay, so first, I don't know if y'all can see it real good, but we got this little screen for the door. We had to cut it right there. Hopefully, you know, it still will work. And I know it's not all the way closed in, but I think it'll keep most of the bugs out. Normally that little bottom part is closed right there, but it just open right now. Let me take y'all see these dogs real quick. This is where most of their time is spent. Oh, get back. You got Nova right here. Steady walking up on me. Hello. That's Nova right there. She's a German Shepherd and Lab mix. Sweet dog. She pretty sweet. She very spoiled. I hope y'all can hear me over this wind blowing. And then you got Fifi right here. And she normally out too, but I have put her in the cage to eat. I feed them separately, but you see they, you know, they get along for the most part. They've had some spats here and there, but they get along for the most part. And we are parked somewhere very beautiful. I'm not gonna show y'all everything because, you know, but this is our backyard today. So beautiful. I'll probably just get a chair, sit here a little bit and do my Bible study because I have not done that today yet. All right, let's go back inside. Excuse me, Nova. Okay, so yesterday we did a little DIY sink. So this right here was purchased from our Amazon wish list. Shout out to April Diane for getting that for us. We got this little dish pan from Dollar Tree and cut a hole in this table right here with a knife. Now super glue this part down around here. Just a little sink. We don't plan on having a sink full of dishes or nothing, but just something for right now. We wanted to try it out and it works just fine. We have a 5-gallon jug it's attached to. We will have to get a longer tubing because this need to sit on the ground. It's just on top of here for right now. That's just random I put right there. And then I have to get a hole, cut a hole in it and do a dirty water drain as well, which will sit on the other side. I did get the little mesh like drain. I forget what they call little mesh things you put in your drain to catch the food and stuff. That I'm gonna put in there once I make the hole and get like a PVC pipe or something to connect it to the dirty water. We don't have a hot water tank or anything like that, but I mean I think it'll be okay for now. We don't necessarily have to have hot water for what we're gonna use this little sink for. So that's the I think the best upgrade we've done so far as of recently. And then we do have other things. Actually, I was gonna show it to y'all, but we don't have the other stuff up yet. We got like a smoke alarm, carbon monoxide alarm, some mesh to cover the windows and the escape hatches, and what else? A portable charger, cell phone charger, which is one of the good ones, not one of those cheap ones, a pretty nice one. And I think that's it. It's some other stuff on the Amazon wish list. Like I always say, if y'all want to support, I'll link everything in the description. I'm sorry, that something just flew in my eye. But I will have everything linked in the description, but it's no obligation. But people be asking me all the time, like, do you have an Amazon wish list? What's your cash out? Things like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just link it in all my videos for those who want to support. But just by you watching this video alone, that's support enough, and I really appreciate it. All the little mesh things I was telling y'all about, they are in this top little thing. I forgot where I sat them at. They're up here. But this little section here, it's just really part of our little kitchen area. So I have like the butane and stuff in here right now, just like 3 small cans of butane, some dry food down here, more pots and pans here. This is actually just books and homeschool stuff, so that's just random, but it works for right now. People ask all the time, like, how y'all shower, how y'all use the bathroom. And I know I touched base with this in the little Q&A in the previous video, but I'm just gonna show y'all again, or show y'all for the ones who have not seen that video yet, really quick, how we shower and how we use the bathroom and things in the schooling. And it works out just fine for right now. We might invest in I'm sure we will invest in a different setup in the future, but right now this is what has been working for us. So let me just show y'all real quick. So right here we have our DIY composting toilet. This thing here was just an old toy box we had got from the Goodwill like a while back to hold like covers and pillows, blankets, things like that. So I just had the bright idea to turn it into a little composting toilet for right now. So this little piece of wood we had from Lowe's, I think we got it free. They had some free wood when we were looking for wood to do our floors. We just got some extra free pieces in case we needed it for something, which came in handy actually. I think my mom actually bolted this down to the side of the toy box. This toilet came from Walmart, $7. It's clean, so don't worry about me touching it, but $7. And then this bucket came from Walmart too. It's a 5-gallon, just regular paint bucket. Right now we are using just the Walmart bags, but we do have some actual composting bags that's on the way. But it works out just fine. Sit here, do your business. Normally it's something to prop your feet up on right here because it is a little high off the ground. But you can close yourself off here, do your business and get on out. And then this other little section over here, let me see if I can see it. This little section over here, we normally have the kitty litter right there, or whatever we use for the compost, but the only thing we used so far was kitty litter. This section here just holds like extra stuff, like we'll put some of this stuff here because when we're driving, that stuff will fall out. But like the spray, hand sanitizer, antibacterial wipes, I think that's the main thing, just sit it in this section right here. So that's our bathroom. And then as far as showering, this little area right here, like the dog cage is not always popped up here, but we do need it so when we are traveling, because Nova really don't sit down when we are traveling. So she does stay in her cage, and it's a large cage, and she be just fine. She actually get in this cage sometimes when she don't have to and it's just open. She just like to chill out in there. But this area right here is what we use to shower. Again, you can go up towards the front, or some people can go up towards the front and close the other curtain. I'll show y'all when I walk back up there. Turn y'all around. But even if people are back in this back area right here, it's the same concept like the bathroom. And this just randomly came to our mind. This was not set up for a shower like this actually. But I was like, wait a minute, like we can just close this little section off and do our business and call it a day. So we put these together, put this little clamp thing in here. And that's it. So obviously you'll still see it like our head or our feet, but as long as you ain't seeing other stuff, like we good. And plus we all family and we all girls, so nobody really tripping about seeing stuff. But like I said, we do like a little privacy. I like privacy when I'm getting dressed and things like that, so that works out just fine. And then we have a shower bag that somebody got from my Amazon wish list. I got it tucked somewhere. I'll have to show it to y'all when I find it. But that has a shower head with a automatic pump, USB rechargeable pump that goes inside the bag, and the shower just comes, just comes over. Now, with that being said, we have not used that bag yet to shower in this section back here because we still have carpet on the floor, and we are waiting to get like an actual like a shower pan or something that the water can drain in, or do the outdoor shower. We just pop this door open and put something across the door and then the side of the bus right here. Then we can do an outdoor shower. We will use like this bucket right here with water, and then wash up, just like, get our soap, body wash, whatever, wash rag, get water from up front, do our business or whatever, and then rinse it out, empty it out, and then go from there. That might sound disgusting to some people, but it'll be all right. It works out, and we are all clean. We have extra things like baby wipes and things that freshen up in between time. But if we just need to take a shower, right now we'll just go in my sister's house and take a shower. But we've been doing both, so everybody been clean, everything been working out. But like I said, we do have a way to shower. We just have not showered inside the Skoolie yet because we have not had a chance to put down a way for the water to drain out. And the weather been kind of windy, so we haven't done the outdoor shower yet. And we have a regular curtain. I guess we can use the shower curtain that we had to put over the back door, but we're not, we just haven't done it yet. But there are several ways we can shower. These dogs are barking like crazy because the garbage man is over here. So Nova will listen, but Fifi's so hard headed. Fifi, hush, hush. She's so hard headed. Good girl, Nova. Good girl. Look, she's still barking. Nova done calm down, lay down, relaxing. And she just still barking. Fifi, hush! Hush! Gotta have the last word. Alright, so I was going to sit outside and chit chat with y'all, but it's a little cozy in here and the wind is blowing hard out there and I just don't want that to interrupt my audio. But I just want to chit chat a little bit about like what it's really like doing this lifestyle. Like, you know, how are we doing financially? How are the kids? Just want to chit chat about it. I know I get lots and lots of questions and sometimes I don't get questions, but I think people just be concerned. So I'm going to tell y'all anyway. But as far as the lifestyle in general, we have not like hit the road yet. We are still in Arkansas. I'm tired of even saying it. I'm so ready to hit the road. We are still in Arkansas. We just have a few more things to get and then we can hit the road officially. We don't want to hit the road with like no water system set up, no kind of electricity, no heat. Those are the main things. We haven't really been tripping about air because the weather here been really perfect. Like in the daytime right now, we got the windows laid down. It been breezy in the daytime, and this been since we've been here for almost 3 weeks now, about 3 weeks now. It been like that. Nighttime is more hot, so no, nighttime is chilly, so we been needing some heat at nighttime. That been the main thing. But I'm not saying we don't need air. I'm just telling y'all what we, you know, say we want before we hit the road. But air, okay, yeah, let's just add air in there too. But we have finally got out of the water system set up. Aside from the dirty water, yeah, I showed y'all earlier. Aside from the dirty water, somewhere for the dirty water to drain. That should be a simple thing to put in. And then have a bathroom, have a way to shower, wash our tail. Just that heat, the air, and some kind of power source. We want a Jackery so bad. So bad. It's not within our budget right now. So we're trying to figure out what's the next thing, the next best thing, so we can at least power our mini fridge and have some groceries in here. Because that's the main thing. We need some food on the road. We can only have so much dry food. And we try not to eat a lot of processed food. But I feel like we've been gravitating towards more processed food because it's easy to store the canned stuff, the noodles, the bags of, you know, different foods and things like that. So we need the power source to plug up the refrigerator and then the air fryer, if nothing else, and the heat and air obviously. But we have not got those things yet. And we do still have things like other smaller things coming in from our Amazon wish list, which we are so grateful for. Thank y'all to everybody who been just helping us along the journey, because y'all know it's a process and things do take like time, you know, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. But we are all still thankful for those who have been helping us to get our list chopped down, you know, quicker. But that's the main reason why we have not hit the road. So I can't really tell y'all how the lifestyle in general been, because we haven't really been anywhere besides in Arkansas, you know, close to family's house. So that's pretty much it. We haven't camped out anywhere like at the park or Walmart, Cracker Barrel, Buc-ee's, nothing like that to tell y'all how that experience has been. But that is coming real soon. And we can do that while we are here, but I mean, where we are now is perfect, so we don't necessarily have to. But that's coming real soon. Then we will be able to tell y'all like how we actually enjoy it and things of that sort. But as far as like sleeping in the Skoolie is very comfortable. I've been comfortable. I've been sleeping good. When y'all see me on TikTok and see me looking refreshed and stuff, I slept good, okay? I slept good, and I'm happier in this space versus how I felt when I was in my apartment. But sleeping good. Me and my mama, we have a routine. We get up and straighten up. Like, as far as that aspect of it, things have been great. We're able to cook in here, so it's been fine in that way. Using the bathroom, all that's fine. Sleeping in here, chilling in here, everything is fine. And another thing we need is like some kind of hotspot box, some kind of hotspot or Wi-Fi box, because the girls do have homeschool, and like, as far as watching stuff, even watching TV, we're using a laptop for TV. We trying to preserve the hotspot on our phone, so we're gonna need some kind of like hotspot through T-Mobile or somebody. So we have not gotten that yet. Right now they just do the work at my sister's house. We might go to the library. We haven't been yet, but we might go to the library, things like that. So that's another thing we will need eventually. As far as financially, we are not where we want to be. If I'm being completely honest, like, we're not where we want to be. Like, you know, it could always be better financially or whatever. So we're just working on it. We have things in place to keep our coins rolling, keep them coming in. So we're not really worried about that, but I can't tell y'all we're not like exactly where we want to be financially. I still am in a space of like just gratitude. Like, I feel so blessed and so thankful that we are actually doing this journey. Like, we're actually doing this. It was literally a conversation like 2 months ago, a conversation. And then just over the past few months, it just has been conversation. You know, like we wanted to do it, but it still was just conversation. Like nothing was real until we actually got the bus. Like you can research all day, you can watch other videos on YouTube all day, but like when you actually get your bus, that hit different. We got the bus and was like, bro, we literally bought a school bus. Like this is insane. We bought a freaking school bus. And then as we started to just piece together things and here break things down, take the seats out, put the floors in, put the carpet in, all of those things just kept on, it just felt surreal, and it still feels surreal. And then I'm like, okay, we got, we converted it within 2 weeks, just enough to hit the road. Then saying goodbye to my apartment. And that was, listen, it wasn't the fact that we was gonna miss it, that I was gonna miss it necessarily, because I mean, it was a straight little space or whatever. We were there like 6 months, but just the fact that once we say goodbye to this apartment, like we literally live in this bus. Like our address or whatever is in this bus. We literally have to figure out how we gonna cook, how we gonna use the bathroom, how we gonna just do everything. We can't just go call the light company like, hey, I just moved, I need my lights cut on. I call the gas company, I need my gas cut on. No, it's up to us to figure out every single aspect. And it's beautiful, it's exciting, it's scary, it's challenging, all of the above. But I'm grateful that we are in this space and I get to share it with y'all. I've been getting so much love and so much support, and that means a lot to me, because initially when I was like talking about it or whatever, making plans to do it, I know my family, and if my family and friends watching this, I'm talking about you. But no, I know a lot of my family and my friends had a little, I don't want to say they thought I was crazy, but they definitely had concerns about the whole journey, the whole situation. Me, on the other hand, I had already been doing my research, me and my mama, for months and months and months. So everything that they were concerned about, we already had looked into it. It wasn't like an overnight thing. We literally had already looked into it. So it was no reason to be like, to think we was crazy. But I'm sure they thought we was a little cuckoo, just talking about living in a school bus. And even now, just, seeing us in the school bus, whether you see me on social media or in real life, people probably think that we crazy. And like I wasn't gonna speak on it, but I'm gonna just tell y'all, since I'm already just chit chatting with y'all. But I had a person comment on my TikTok video, right? Grinded my gears, okay? And just for a second though, and I didn't even respond, because like that person did not deserve the breath out of my lungs, okay? But he said, white people save money and build the bus how they like it. Black people living in the bus get evicted. Black people who live in a bus got evicted, and it shows. Totally different lifestyle. Oh, y'all, what? Like, first of all, what? Now, I could have been flipped at the mouth, but if you know me, or if you don't, I am very mindful about how I respond in certain situations, okay? Me just like giving that same energy back to that person who really was trolling was pointless. Did I post him on my story and take a screenshot so other people could chew him up? Maybe. But he will get blocked and deleted, because that is so rude, and that's rude, it's uneducated, it's mean, it's a lot of things. Now, I have tough skin, so I'm not really tripping about you. But there are other people going through things in real life. You don't know what a person is going through. So for you to come on somebody's comment saying things mean, they could push somebody over the edge. That's not nice. And then stop with the whole black and white thing. Like, I've seen many different races, many different people have simple DIYs, like we doing it, just using stuff at their house, or getting stuff from yard sale, or on the side of the road. And I'm also seeing some beautiful, beautiful builds that they build, like beautiful cabinetry and counters and all that stuff. Both are beautiful. Both. I love both. And everybody's life and journey is so different. So that's kind of not, I guess, related to what I'm chatting about, but I just had to throw that in there because they're grinding my gears. But I'm like, whatever, he irrelevant, he don't know me, and he just trolling. But don't do that, because you don't know what a person going through. And that could have, if I was a person who was already struggling with just transitioning to this lifestyle or anything, and by you saying it, they could have took me over the edge. But you did. You didn't break me, and I rebuke that in Jesus' name. I hope him or nobody like him even, you know, even have the chance to break somebody who is in a bad space, a bad mental space or whatever. But anyway, that's irrelevant. But I had to share that with y'all. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like, we don't have a lot going on yet. We have lots of plans that we want to do, lots of places that we want to go and take the girls to see. We plan to go to Chicago next month, so I'm going to take y'all on the road when we do go to Chicago. We're supposed to be in Georgia, hopefully by the end of this month as well, because we got a few things to do before we hit the road to Chicago or anywhere else. But if it's any places, if you do this lifestyle or know people who do it, or it's just any places in particular that you want to see us go to, or that we should go to, let me know. Like, let me know in the comments where we should go, because we don't have like a set in stone plan. Just in our mind, when we see things, it's like, okay, oh, the girls might like this, or we might like this, we might like that. So, and then, oh, the last thing, a lot of people are concerned about like the privacy, like it's 4 of us, and where did the privacy come in at? Ain't none. Okay, ain't none. Simple as that. Well, when I stayed in the apartment, it was not a lot of privacy anyway, because my children have always had access to me. Just, and maybe that's not the best thing, because I guess I do need my private time, my personal time, which I do get. Okay, I do get that, and I will be getting there, because we're not gonna always just be sitting here on the bus, just sitting in this one spot. Depending on how we travel, the girls might be in activities outside the bus, or I don't know, but we are going to make it where everybody has some kind of private space. But as a whole, it's not really private. We just, you know, when it's time for bed, we just in the space together, sharing our space together, making it work. You know, me and my mama, we cool with it. Like, it's not really an issue. If we just need to talk on the phone about something or whatever, we can step outside, you know, right now. Maybe we have like a rooftop deck or a back deck or something where somebody can kind of go and be out to themselves if they needed to. But me and my mom are pretty cool. The girls are kind of adjusting to it. But like I said, we've been... The ambulance. But we've been close enough to my sister's house that, you know, they can go and be on the phone with their friends or play Roblox, whatever it is that they do. And then by the time it's time to, you know, wind down and stuff for the night, like, it's okay. We probably for to come and go to sleep anyway. We have not spent like a whole 24 hours. We have not spent like a whole 24 hours on the bus. That's another thing that I want to do as well. Like, most of the time we are here. We sleep here. We get dressed here, shower here, you know, eat here. But we have also spent a lot of time inside my sister's house. So me and mama, we trying to get to the point where we like, let's pretend like we don't have access to my sister's house or access to anybody. Like, we don't know nobody here, and let's stay on this bus or do whatever we're gonna do outside the bus, as far as like getting our little chair set up and things like that. Just, you know, however things would roll if we were not at somebody's house. If we were at a campground or boondocking, like, how would things go? We have been trying to practice that and get into that flow, so when we do hit the road, you know, it'll be like, okay, we've been doing this already. So, but everything otherwise, other than that, been going pretty good. I'm still feeling blessed, still feeling thankful. My mama is good. The kids are thriving and healthy. They have their good days and their bad days. And we are just continuing to trust God and go with the flow. So for those who have been following, we really love y'all and appreciate y'all. For those who have been supporting with our Amazon wish list, we really, really love y'all and appreciate y'all. For those who have been subscribing to all my social media platforms and just all the love that's been pouring in, like, y'all just don't know, I really, really love and appreciate y'all so much. And I know that y'all say, like, I'm encouraging and I'm inspirational, but I really, really be needing them inspirational words and encouraging words that y'all be dropping in my comments. Like, I really do, because sometimes I be having a hard time. And it don't be because, it might not be because nothing bad necessarily happened, but just personal things. Like, I get in my own head sometimes, and, you know, it causes me to either my anxiety to flare up or just me to feel sad some days or just not my best. So when I read y'all comments and they are super sweet and super encouraging, that really lifts my spirit. I'm gonna cry right now. Like, I'm a crybaby, but I do really appreciate that. So yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Show your girl some love. If you have not already, subscribed to the channel, and I will catch y'all in the next video.